Hey everybody, Bob Pickett. Ashton Shepherd joins us right now. All right, I'm going to tell you, the first time we met, roughly about 3 years ago. Let's go ahead and tell everybody how we met.
Yeah, we met at a little bar in Nashville.
Called Losers.
Called Losers. It's George Strait's manager, Mr. Irv, owns this bar. And we got drugged back to the record label for him to hear some unmastered versions of songs. And I think we listened to Taking Off This Pain for the first time.
But the cool thing about that, I was there that night. I was meeting a friend of mine who works for a record label. And he said, hey, look, there's Ashton Shepherd. I said, who? He said, you're going to know this girl. So we went over. It was you and your husband at the time. I think your brother-in-law was there also.
Yep. He's my bass player.
And so we went back to the label, listened to her stuff, which at that time, it was like a year before your first album came out.
You know what? Then it was about 4 years ago then.
Okay, so about 4 years ago.
Yep.
But this lady has got everything. And at that time, you told me that you had written, what, about 75 songs?
Yeah. I at the time, I think I may have had like 100 or something like that on my computer.
On a computer?
100, 150 songs. And, that was really, really cool times. And I appreciate everything you're saying. It's so sweet.
Now, the cool thing is, she's getting ready to release her second album.
Yes, we're making the second record we've made. We spent all year last year really special on this record. We're going to have 3 outside songs on the record, which means someone else wrote them. Right now I've got 4 100% songs on it. Me and Bobby Pinson wrote 2 of the songs on there. Me and Troy Jones wrote 1. Me and Dean Dillon and Dale Dotson wrote a song on there.
Let me tell you, that's going to be a winner right there.
Oh, yeah. And so I'm really excited about this record. It's a really good mixture of Ashton Shepherd and Nashville. And I'm really excited that we're getting to do this. And I'm able to tell the fans and everybody that's watching what's going on with me. And we've got a new single out called Look It Up. And we've got a brand new video out, so everybody can go and vote for the video. I'm out there again for all the fans.
It's about time, that's all I'm going to say. Now, you mentioned that you wrote with Bobby Pinson. Bobby Pinson has most recently, I guess, written with Toby Keith as well, right?
Oh, yeah. He's written, I think he wrote like 5 of the however many number ones that Sugarland had with them. And he's written with Toby Keith a ton. And, of course, he had his own solo career at one time, too. And he was really, really popular with that. But then he got to doing the writing and just took off with it. And he's a mega talented guy. So you can check him out. He's really cool. And Mr. Troy Jones is the same way. He's written probably 2 or 3 of the number ones that Billy Currington's had here lately. So to get to write with those writers is something really special.
Now, did you write in Nashville, or did you take them to your home in Alabama to write?
Well, Mr. Troy Jones came down to the Pickett Shed in Alabama.
Pickett Shed. Tell everybody about the Pickett Shed. This is cool.
Yeah, the Pickett Shed is a little place. It looks like a cabin, really, per se. It's wooden on the outside, hunter green tin roof, and the outside's getting a little worn now, so it's really got a cool look to it. We got a big old front porch and music equipment inside, and we we actually still play with our little band down there. We get together every so often.
Is that on your place, on your property?
Mm-hmm, on my property, me and my husband, and so it's really a cool little place. And we got to bring Troy. He agreed to come down. Buddy Cannon come down there and wrote with me, my producer. Buddy wrote one song that off the top of my head that he wrote. A big old song was "Give It Away." Him and Bill Anderson and Jamie Johnson. He also wrote "Set 'Em Up, Joe."
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Vern Johnson, the voice.
Yes. And so, I mean, it's really neat to have them come down to where I live. And I've also been making trips to Nashville, too. So it's been a mixture.
And we're ready for the album. I tell you what, to get the latest information on the album, your website address is
AshtonShepherd.com.
That's easy to remember.
Yep. And Facebook.com/AshtonShepherd. My management's posting all of my new stuff that's going on with me every day, all the time. So y'all can all check that out.
Just in case George Jones is watching this video on YouTube, Mr. Jones, you need to do a song with Ashton.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about right there.
Just in case.
Just in case now. Ashton Shepherd in the studio with us.